If you want to learn how to navigate and regulate your emotions better, then this video is for you, because I'll provide one single question that's enough for you to navigate all of your emotions and to be able to sit with your feelings. Now, before I'm going to tell you the question, I want you to imagine this one scenario. You're in a public space, people are talking, it's a social convention, you're having drinks, people are standing in groups, socializing, networking, whatever. And suddenly, you're left on your own because your friend had to leave or someone had to go somewhere else, and you're standing alone amongst groups of people. What happens? In most cases, most people would suddenly feel social anxiety. You would feel anxious, you'd be feeling weird and lonely, thinking, what is the next group that I could go to, which it would be best for me to go to, so that I'm not left alone, so that I'm not perceived as a weirdo, so that I'm not left alone. Suddenly this inner child of ours is looking for validation and ends up going to the next best group and smiling and people-pleasing and striking up the most boring, inauthentic conversation just for the sake of not being alone. Now, what would a person do that's perfectly confident and perfectly loves themselves? I say they would just stand there with their drink, scan the room, look at the room, feel themselves, and just wait until someone comes up or until they genuinely see someone inspiring to talk to, a friend, a group, someone they really want to integrate into, and not out of this desire to not be alone. Because this fear of being alone is just your inner child being afraid of being abandoned. Now, that's just a specific example, right? But how do you get to this level of someone who's comfortable to stand and sit and live with their feelings despite people watching, despite circumstances being really fucking weird and you being scared and terrified? Well, the question that I've started to ask myself whenever I feel bad is, how can I find comfort in my emotions if they would never go away? If no matter what I would do, my feelings would stay, what could I do to feel comfort in them? Well, this intention, this question that you ask yourself, will provide you comfort in your emotions. It might feel a little bit uncomfortable at first, but you'll find that feeling your feelings can actually be a lot more comfortable than escaping your feelings. Because all that they need is your attention. All that your inner scared child needs is to be hugged and held. And this question that you ask yourself, which makes you hold on for a second and wait a minute and feel yourself, provides yourself exactly what it needs. How can I find comfort in my feelings if they would never go away? Ask yourself this the next time you feel scared, the next time you feel anxious, the next time, especially in social situations, I promise you that, but in many other cases, when you're stressed before an exam, when whatever, maybe more studying won't make you less anxious. Maybe more talking to people won't make you less stressed or lonely. Maybe more hookups won't make you feel less unworthy. I don't know. But the sitting with yourself will provide you with all of these feelings of worthiness, all of these feelings of comfort, of companionship that you're looking for. Now, sometimes it might take practice to remind yourself of this question, because sometimes we're just so taken over by our emotions that we forget about any kind of sense of orientation. But that's the crazy thing, you don't need the sense of orientation, because looking for the sense of orientation when you feel bad is also a way to escape your feelings. Now, I'm not saying that we shouldn't grow, we shouldn't improve ourselves, we shouldn't whatever. Of course we should do that. Ideally, though, out of a place of inspiration and not out of a place of escaping our uncomfortable feelings. Now, be careful to not make this complacent, but the risk is much, 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 much higher that you're still doing way too many things out of fear than that you're starting to be complacent because of your emotions. Now, it might also work the other way around, where asking yourself this question when you feel bad doesn't make you not do something, so not going to talk to people or not studying more for an exam because you're stressed, but just staying with yourself. But it might also do the opposite sometimes. For example, when you're procrastinating because you're afraid of starting a task, or when you're lazy or complacent because you don't want to do sports, asking yourself this question means sometimes that you go do that thing. How can I find comfort in my feelings if they would never go away? If your feelings of procrastination would never go away, you would do your task. If your feelings of fear from the big task, if your feelings of, a fear of talking to your crush would never go away, you would go talk to your crush. Because, I mean, you want to do it, right? So that's why I'm saying that this question is so goated. It literally provides you a cheat code for all of your emotions without hacking them, but being with your emotions. I hope this video could inspire you. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching. I love you very much.